So doing something a little different today, I wanted to share my Ecoflow Delta Pro 3s. As you can see, I have two of them with an extra battery. I have the I have the smart hub there, so I can plug into Ecoflows and run it through the transfer switch, and then power. About half my house. I do power here and there. One 240 volt appliance, which is the water here. Nothing else though. The dryer, the oven, things like that, I do not even attempt to try because the transfer switch does not have a breaker large enough to power those. But as you can see, it has set the code. So now, after all this time, it's been great. I love the Eco products. The app was awesome, but now it's set that code for over temp protection. And it seems like I've seen a lot of people have this happen to. It started out where it was setting the code, then I can clear it and everything would be fine. And then it would just kept happening more often and I would clear it, everything would be fine. And then no longer. I would try to clear it, it wouldn't clear. I'd turn it off. I left it off for days, which I left it off for an hour the first time, then the whole night, and it still will not clear. The only way it will stay on if something's plugged in. If I have an input plugged in for solar that is generating power, but it won't take anything, but it will leave the unit on. If nothing is plugged up to it or anything, it will turn on and stay on for about 5 seconds and then cut right back off. So with the solar plugged in, it will stay on, but it doesn't take any solar in and it doesn't output anything. It's pretty much a brick. So at this point, I have already emailed Ecoflow, opened a ticket, and it took them 1 week to tell me that the temperature sensor is bad. It took a week for that. Even with the pictures that I sent them showing them that the machine is saying that it's 37 degrees for the battery, for the temperature, and I had my thermometer sitting right on top of it and it said about 77. I'll put pictures in there so you can see. But why would it take a week to figure that out? You would think they would know, do they have that many problems where they are drowning in issues where they can't get to them quick enough? Is that what it is? It kind of aligns when I dropped the unit off at FedEx and the FedEx guy even told me, man, I'm seeing a lot of these. So that was a little eye-opening too. But again, Ecoflow has been great. Love the products. Again, I love the app. But now that I have an issue, it's just been a nightmare. And trying to figure out where to go from here because now it's going on 2 weeks and I still don't have an answer. So I'm not really sure what we're doing. It sounds like they're going to replace it, but they just keep thanking me for my patience. And really, my patience is pretty much gone at this point. I would hate to be in a situation where I was off grid with an Ecoflow product because you are at their mercy and it doesn't matter what you do unless you know someone way up top in Ecoflow. All they're going to do is thank you for your patience. And it has been a nightmare. And I've seen a lot on YouTube about Ecoflow. They're great, but when you have a problem, they are the worst. Anchor, Blue Eddy, all the other ones allegedly are much better. I can't speak to that, but more than likely I may be able to in the future because the next one I get probably won't be an Ecoflow if this continues like this. It has not been good for me, and it's been very frustrating and taking a lot of time out of my day trying to deal with Ecoflow and constantly stay on them and asking, what are we doing? So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you posted if you're interested. Let me know if any of the others have the code in there for over temp protection. It seems to be a common occurrence from what I'm reading and seeing. But we'll see where it goes from here. If you're interested, let me know, and I'll post an update on how this all plays out if you'd like to know. But just wanted to share it. Again, Ecoflow has been great. The products are great, but tech support is extremely lacking. So I hope they turn it around. I really do love the products, but I do not like the support. So we'll see where it goes from here. If you're interested in a follow-up, let me know. But just an FYI if you're looking at Ecoflow. Wish you luck. Thank you.